In a small village called Kalihar, nestled between green fields and rolling hills, lived a boy named Aarav Mishra. Unlike most children who spent their days flying kites or herding cattle, Aarav was fascinated by the game of cricket. His fascination began when he saw a match being played on an old, crackling TV in a neighbor's house. The sight of players in white uniforms, the roar of the crowd, and the grace with which they wielded the bat and ball captivated him. Among them, the legendary batsman Virendra Sen left an indelible mark on Aarav's young mind. Watching Sen play with elegance and determination, Aarav decided, "I want to be a cricketer." With no proper cricket ground in Kalihar, Aarav began practicing with whatever he could find. His bat was a piece of carved wood, and his ball was a bundle of rags tied together. He would set up a stack of bricks as stumps and spend hours perfecting his shots and bowling against a wall. His friends teased him, calling his dreams city boy fantasies. But Aarav remained undeterred. "I may be from a small village, but dreams have no boundaries," he often told himself. Aarav's family was poor. His father worked as a farmer, and his mother stitched clothes to make ends meet. Aarav's passion for cricket was seen as a distraction. "You should focus on your studies and help in the fields," his father would say. But Aarav had a burning desire to prove that his love for cricket could lead to something bigger. Every morning before sunrise, he would complete his chores, feeding the cattle and collecting water, before sneaking away to practice. One day, while practicing, he tore the only pair of shoes he owned. With no money to buy a new pair, Aarav continued playing barefoot, his feet blistered but his spirit unbroken. The turning point came when a traveling cricket coach, Mr. Ravi Kapoor, visited Kalihar to scout talent. Aarav, despite his lack of proper equipment, impressed Mr. Kapoor with his raw talent and determination. "You have something special, Aarav," the coach said. "But talent alone isn't enough. You need training, discipline, and exposure." Mr. Kapoor convinced Aarav's parents to send him to a cricket academy in the nearby town. It was a decision that changed Aarav's life, but came at a cost. His parents sold a part of their land to pay for his initial training. Aarav, understanding the sacrifice, vowed to work harder than ever. At the academy, Aarav faced tough competition. He lacked the polished skills and equipment of other boys who came from affluent backgrounds. Yet, his hunger to succeed set him apart. He practiced tirelessly, often staying on the field long after others had left. "You can't control where you come from, but you can control how hard you work," Aarav reminded himself. Aarav's dedication paid off when he was selected for the district-level team. His performances were nothing short of spectacular. He had an uncanny ability to read bowlers and adapt his game under pressure. Journalists started calling him the Phoenix, symbolizing his rise from humble beginnings. However, the journey was far from smooth. During a crucial state-level match, Aarav fractured his wrist while attempting a diving catch. Doctors advised him to rest for 6 months, but Aarav couldn't afford to stay out of the game for that long. He spent weeks in recovery, watching matches, analyzing players, and visualizing his return. When he finally stepped back onto the field, he was more determined than ever. His hard work culminated in him being selected for the state team, and later, he earned a spot in the national under-19 squad. Years later, Aarav Mishra made his international debut, donning the Indian cricket jersey. As he stood on the field, the national anthem playing, tears welled up in his eyes. He remembered the days of playing with a ragged ball, the scolding from his father, the sacrifices his parents made, and the blisters on his feet. In his post-match interview after scoring a century, Aarav said, "Dreams are like cricket balls. Sometimes they bounce unpredictably, sometimes they spin, but if you stay focused and play with heart, you can hit them out of the park. My journey taught me that perseverance and gratitude can turn the impossible into reality." After years of relentless hard work, Aarav Mishra's name became synonymous with resilience and excellence in cricket. His rise from a small village to the national team inspired millions. Aarav went on to break several records, including the fastest century in international cricket, and was named Player of the Year in his 3rd season with the national team. But Aarav's story didn't just end with personal accolades. Remembering his roots, he decided to give back to the community that shaped him. He started the Dreamers Cricket Academy in Kalihar, offering free training and equipment to underprivileged children with big dreams. The academy became a beacon of hope, nurturing talents who, like Aarav, lacked resources but possessed immense potential. In an emotional match played in his hometown, Aarav scored a match-winning century, dedicating it to his parents and the village that never stopped believing in him. As he stood on the podium holding the Man of the Match trophy, Aarav said, "Success isn't just about achieving your dreams, it's about inspiring others to chase theirs. I started with nothing but a dream and determination. And today, I see hundreds of young Aaravs in this crowd ready to take on the world. This is the true victory." Aarav's legacy went far beyond the boundaries of a cricket field, proving that passion, perseverance, and a big heart could change not only one life but countless others. So friends, Aarav's story is no doubt an inspiration for countless young dreamers across the country, proving that no dream is too big for those who dare to chase it.